Fiery end to the iconic theater, flames ripped through the screens of the Admiral Twin drive-in, leaving nothing but a charred wooden frame behind. Tonight, outpouring support from the community to rebuild that Tulsa landmark. 2 News reporter Asia Vickers is live near where the 2 big screens once stood. Asia, there has been a steady flow of people out there all day.
Well, Jason, we've seen a lot of people working really hard to try to raise money for this theater. Now, one of the biggest pushes comes from Bigfoot Prints. They say they're extremely busy out here selling T-shirts and decals. They also have a Facebook page dedicated to the cause. We've also seen kids stopping by, giving up whatever change they had. There are people out here with buckets, and they're stopping cars hoping to get donations, and that money is going into the Admiral Twin's bank account.
But we're doing really good. The public and the community and the people are really, really great. They're handing out what they can and change. It doesn't matter. It's great.
And the theater owner says with all the help he's getting, he's more confident he may be able to raise the $300,000 to $400,000 needed to rebuild, and he hopes to have that reopened by the start of the season next year. Meanwhile, many are still mourning the loss of the drive-in. One gentleman even dropped by and left a bouquet of roses.
Well, I just came to say goodbye to an old friend. I spent about 6 years of my life working here and made a lot of good friends, a lot of memories. It's hard to see it go.
And investigators say they may know the cause by Tuesday or Wednesday. Live in North Tulsa, Asia Vickers, 2 News works for you.
Thank you, Asia. Of course, a lot of folks know that the Admiral Twin was used in the 1983 Francis Ford Coppola movie, The Outsiders. Director used a lot of local folks here as extras in that film. One of those Tulsans is Chris Horgan, who's now a news anchor in Wichita Falls, Texas. He joins us on the phone right now. Chris, what can you tell us about the production around the drive-in back then?
You know, Jason, it was really a unique setting because that was a 1950s, base movie, late 50s, early 60s, and the Admiral Twin was just an absolutely perfect setting for that. That drive-in scene was in S.E. Hinton's book. It was certainly not written into the script, and I think that when she wrote that, that's exactly where she was thinking, and it was a perfect place for it.
And of course, we're looking at pictures of what the Admiral Twin looked like just recently before it went up in flames yesterday. I'm assuming you got to hang around with a lot of the cast and crew members out there. Thoughts that they had about Tulsa and that scene?
You know, they really enjoyed it. Ralph Macchio, that was the very first night we shot. That was his first night of shooting. They hadn't shot anything else with him, so that was his first experience with Tulsa. And he turned around, and my brother and my sister were in the movie with me, and they were sitting next to us, and he turned around and was just asking us all kinds of questions about where we were from and if we how much we like Tulsa. And they really seemed to enjoy the time, and they certainly took the time to kind of get to know the city.
A lot of memories out there. Chris Horgan, thank you very much for joining us and sharing your memories with your hometown here. We appreciate it. So many of you are sharing your memories with us online. The drive-in has been a part of many lives as a child, a parent, and now as a grandparent. This comment coming in: we went in July to see the Toy Story 3 with my grandsons, who wore their Toy Store PJs and stayed awake for the entire movie. You can read comments like this and leave your very own at KJRH.com. You'll also find photos taken by some of our viewers and video of that fire yesterday at the Admiral Twin when it was actually happening.